I'm just going to talk a little bit about the role of probiotics. Now, in your gut, you have good bacteria and you have bad bacteria. The amount of bacteria you have in your gut depends on, number one, whether you were born by C-section or whether you had a natural birth. Number two, if you were breastfed, because in the mother's breast there's something called colostrum, which is needed for a healthy gut. And then, of course, the other factors come down to small percentage of genetics, very, very small percentage. The rest comes down to your diet, your lifestyle, your emotional health, whether you've taken antibiotics, whether you're on medications, the environment you live in, how much heavy metal toxicity you have. All of these factors really change your gut microbiome. So ideally, we need to have a higher ratio of good bacteria to bad bacteria. But in our lives today, this is not happening because we're eating, number one, too much sugar, too much processed foods, too much dairy, we're taking too many antibiotics, we're taking too many medications, alcohol, meat. All of these factors disrupt our gut microbiome, as well as the products that we use, fluoride, lead, mercury. These are heavy metals that get stored in our body, and they all inflame the gut and start to feed bad bacteria. We also have things like parasites. These also rule our gut if we're eating things like sushi, stuff like that. But parasites can come from green leafy vegetables and things like this. So I encourage others to, in my book, to follow a parasite cleanse, maybe just every 6 months or once a year, or even go for colonic irrigation to remove some of the parasites that you could potentially have. So the role of these probiotics, you need to have, so we need to understand that I keep going on about this all the time, the levels of good and bad bacteria are so important in our guts, and this is hence the reason why I've written my book, PD on the Gut. There's a lot in there on probiotics and why we need them, and not just for having good levels of bacteria, the reasons why we actually need to have this bacteria, because they do everything. There are so many different strains of bacteria, and I have written about quite a few of them in my book, and you'll learn that these different strains play a little role inside our guts. So each of these strains has a specific role to play. So one strain might be just to calm inflammation down, another strain might be to give you clearer skin, another one might be for chronic fatigue, another one might be just to clean up your digestive system. They all have a specific role to play. So this is what I'm trying to teach you is, don't look for the answer in medication, because we also have food as our healer, and we have good bacteria and bad bacteria. Now, in order for your good bacteria to grow, we need to have fiber, which comes obviously from our fruits and our vegetables. So we need to be eating more and more fruits and vegetables every single day. These will help your good bacteria to flourish and thrive, and they will start to kill off any of the bad bacteria in your gut. So we want to keep that bad bacteria to an absolute minimum. There has to be a balance. We do need to have a little bit of bad bacteria, 10% of the bad bacteria, and the rest needs to be the good bacteria. So my advice for anyone is, first of all, think about your diet, what kinds of foods you're eating on a daily basis. Do you eat a lot of processed meals? Are you eating a lot of aspartame, lots of artificial sweeteners, sugar on a daily basis? How much sugar are you actually eating? Because sugar is a poison. It really, really is. It just rips holes in your intestinal wall. It feeds cancer cells. It does so much. It causes premature aging. There are just so many negative things around sugar. But it's always a choice of how you want to live. So I'm just here as a teacher to say to you, this is what you need to try and avoid, and then I will also tell you the kinds of foods that you should be eating as well. So I'm trying to encourage you guys to see that food is our medicine. We've been given so many wonderful things to eat out there, but unfortunately we keep choosing to buy things that are in tins, and it's easy to shove it in the microwave, it's done, but we are able to make our own foods. Go buy some nice fruits and vegetables and start cooking lovely meals to eat for yourself, and enjoy what you eat. anyways, that's a little bit about the role of probiotics. They do so much more, and hopefully you will go out and buy my book, Beauty in the Gut, when it comes out, which should be very, very, very soon. I know I keep saying that, but it is very soon now. So that's a little bit from me on probiotics, and thank you.